Exciting day for 8 Lincoln School students this afternoon.
Yeah, those students found out they were chosen to go to Disney World with cops connecting with kids.
14 News photojournalist Bernado Malone was there to capture the magical moments.
Our first student is Miss Nova Young Eagle. Come on down, Nova.
I'm so excited. I've never been to Disney World before.
Angel to pause.
Angel!
Our goal is to build relationships with kids, and especially with kids in areas or maybe they're growing up in an area where they don't like or trust the police, so we're just trying to build some kind of connection.
And to actually come here today and see it all just happen, it brought me to tears because she's a very good girl.
Alex Williams. Alea Hall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then number?
When we spend 6 days away from home with them, they're able to see us as people. I quit being Chief Bolin or Officer Smith or Officer Taylor, and you become Billy or Phil or Jason, and so they get to know us on a personal basis.
Expecting like a humongous crowd.
I think we're breaking down those barriers on a one-by-one basis, and now we've had 404 kids go to Disney with us, so that's growing, and we've got a lot of people that see us as more than just a police officer arresting people.
Don't always pay attention to the ones that bother you. Pay attention to your own self.
Today is our 101st Gobbler Gathering, and throughout the day today we will give away 2,000 70-pound food boxes, so 140,000 pounds of food.
Hi. Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
This is a wonderful way to continue to celebrate the holiday, and it's one more thing to be thankful for, not just to serve here, but to help those that are in need and might not have had such a lovely celebration. And so we're happy to spread joy and bring joy through the holiday season.
It feels great seeing like everybody that's coming out here and we're able to contribute to their Thanksgiving to make sure that it's a good one. It feels awesome.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So for 15 years I've been here, and when we started off 15 years ago, we were in a small tent in the parking lot, and it's really grown through the years to where we're able to really take care of a lot of people here in the old National Events Plaza.
And so if we can help our brothers and sisters and every person in our community, it makes all of us better.
We'll give away 2,000 food boxes. Typical family, 4 people. Do the math, it's 8,000 people that are going to have enough food to feed them for 3 days because of the Gobbler Gathering.
Thank you.
I love that event. And it's not just about Thanksgiving. As you heard, they got enough food to last not just for Thanksgiving Day, but for 3 days. Business.
Now with the scenes like the one behind me here, the #1 reaction we got from neighbors and passerby was complete shock.
Yeah, Randy, I'm here at the Judicial Center in Davis County, where Jose Gomez Alvarez and his girlfriend Cheyenne Porter made their initial appearance in virtual court today.
Caroline, right now we're at Evansville garage doors, and earlier this afternoon they took me out back to show me a dumpster that is just feet away from the side of their building.
Well, Jordan, we confirmed with dispatch that call came in around 2 this afternoon. Dispatch says that call came in with injuries, so AMR was dispatched to the scene.
Devastation left behind from a still unsolved explosion Wednesday afternoon in Evansville. As the perimeter around the blast site shrinks, stunning new images become available showing the true destruction of the blast. On Friday, Evansville Fire Chief Mike Conley provided his final scheduled briefing on the house explosion at 1010 North Weinbach.
At our briefing this morning, the idea was brought to our attention that we possibly may need to inspect the 96-inch diameter stormwater drain pipe that's installed under Weinbach Avenue.
Fire officials lined the streets in an abundance of caution as city engineers inspected the pipe that was later ruled to have no visible damage. Conley provided more good news Friday, saying the victim who sustained non-life-threatening injuries in the blast was treated in the emergency room and discharged from the hospital on Wednesday. We now know that victim was at 1008 Weinbach, right next door to the explosion. On Thursday, the coroner's office confirmed the names of the 3 who died in the explosion. Charles and Martina Height were inside 1010 Weinbach, the home that exploded. Jessica Teague was pronounced dead next door at 1012. State officials now take the lead on an investigation that doesn't seem like it will provide many further answers in the near future.
It's going to be a considerable amount of time because there are so many different parties involved in this investigation. So it's going to be quite some time.
Now, we still don't know when the rest of North Weinbach Avenue will open, but we do know most of the debris has been moved off the road. And actually, after I finished talking with you at 5, a street sweeper came around the closures and came through the road. They've also put up a fence around the blast site to keep that area contained. I'm live in Evansville. Jordan Yaney, 14 News.
Over 100 massive historic trees in Wesselman Woods have been ripped up from the roots after Monday night's storm.
You can see I'm 5'5" and look how wide this thing is.
Director of Development Jerry Raridan says cleanup is in full swing. Everything inside a nature preserve must stay in a nature preserve. So he says all they can do is cut trees in half if they need it and safely push the fallen trees to the side. From there, Raridan says they just have to let nature take its course.
Thing that happens in here has to stay in here, so it'll become food for insects and other animals, so it's part of the natural process.
He says when trees are down in the walking trails and in the playscape area, it creates a hazard for visitors. However, he feels it's not something to fret about because this type of thing has happened to wooded areas before, and you can't control nature. But this is not something he's ever personally seen.
It's just phenomenal, the power of nature. You're seeing these things. Trees that have been here for over 100 years just snapped in two.
Since the storms, some of the trees in Wesselman Woods are now overhanging, and some are laying on top of other trees. So the main task right now is to assess the safety of the area. Once that's done, he hopes this can be a first-hand learning experience for visitors.
We look forward to the time that we can take advantage of this natural event and encourage people to come and see what a wind throw looks like, what these amazing old trees experience.
Now, Raridan says they hope to have portions of Wesselman's Woods cleaned up and open again by Tuesday. Now, they're also accepting donations for repairs, especially for this gate. It was hit by a fallen tree. So if you want to donate, we have the link for you on our website, 14news.com. Reporting in Evansville, Jamie French, 14 News.
Right now, we're sitting in the back of an ambulance, and it's all part of the training going on at Fire Ops 101, put on at the official Indiana Firefighter Training Center. For one day, regular folks get to put on the uniform,
make sure you're zipped up, and then get your belt.
face the flames, and be the hero. It's all part of Fire Ops 101, a program designed to put lawmakers and influential people in the shoes of firefighters and first responders. They get to test their equipment in real time, apply their strategies, and get a taste of some of the pressure and danger they face on a daily basis. For people like Indiana House District 75 Representative Cindy Ledbetter, it feels different being the one facing the flames.
Exciting and a little nerve-wracking, yeah. I'm really thankful that they provide that service for us because I don't know that I'd want to do it for a living, but I enjoyed being out here.
Participants got to experience a burn chamber, put out a car fire, force their way through a door, and climb a ladder to the roof of a multi-story building, all in the name of getting experience that may help them better understand firefighters and first responders. Evansville Fire Chief Mike Connolly knows experiences like these could pay dividends down the road if they're asking representatives for things like new equipment or a larger budget.
We need to apply new solutions to old problems, and that's why you're here.
For lawmakers like Ledbetter, it's working.
When it comes to moving forward with any type of legislation to help them out, it definitely will bring this back to my mind to help me to be able to support our firemen.
Chief Connolly says things as simple as new air packs for his men and women could run them $1 million up front. And he hopes events like these can show just how important every piece of equipment they need is. Just because it's not something a regular person would think about doesn't mean it's not worth the investment. Fire officials tell us every time they put on this event, it's a huge hit, and they're looking forward to every single Fire Ops 101 in the years to come. Reporting in Vanderburgh County, Mitch Carter, 14 News.